Noobs.
Liam's a cat. He's spent all the Patreon money on a furry costume.
I've got an avatar. I'm a VTuber now.
What's up, dude? What's up, dude?
What's up, everyone?
Look, we're back. It's us, your boys, the last alliance of noobs and men. We've spent the past, I want to say, 15 minutes just giggling like little children over filters on Zoom.
Oh no!
So,
Oh, hang on. All right, you keep on talking. I've got something I need to do.
The John Lennon. Yep, we love it. Oh, I'm cooking up a storm. Hey, oh, that's a bit of fun. I'm sure we'll eventually get around to what we are here for, but at the moment oh, look at a little corgi. He's got some little sausages. Yeah, we're just gonna piss fart around for a couple of seconds whilst Liam does something.
I've got something very, very exciting,
Let's
everyone.
go. Well, I'm just gonna chill here
bad.
with the Northern Lights behind me. But waiting for Liam to get his thing, we are going to have I guess, a little yarn just about trying to find joy in the hobby. Myself and Liam have been a bit burnt out's probably too strong of a word, but it's not sparked as much a joy for us recently. So we just want to have a quick little yarn about trying to get back into it, trying to find that joy, what has brought joy over the past few months, whilst we've been feeling a touch out of tune with the hobby. So that's what today's goal is. Liam, are you anywhere near achieving?
I'm close to achieving, everyone.
He's
He's
almost arrived.
I've almost arrived, everyone.
I'm very, very worried about what we are about to witness.
Oh yeah, this is amazing. Oh, this is the best thing ever.
Oh no, here we go.
I'm very close.
He's close. He's close.
I'm arriving. Hey!
Hey! What the fuck is this?
You can make your own.
What?
Make your own avatar. Oh,
what?
Yeah, everyone. Oh, you can do the little plus thing and make a new one. Oh wow.
This is amazing.
Oh wowie.
Oh,
I'm back, everyone. It's me.
It's just Liam.
Got my beard.
Hey Liam, do some talking whilst I make one of these things. I don't care what my eyes look like. I don't care about my eyelashes. Yeah, do some talking.
It's been a weird couple of weeks. Like we went to Melbourne, which was fantastic. And there's probably a vlog eventually on that one. Oh, he's muted himself. Yeah. Oh no, you were just not saying sounds.
I was just whispering that you know how I've got that really shit bum fluff beard? I can emulate that on this avatar,
excellent.
Which I will be.
That's incredible. But yeah, look, it's been an interesting couple of months. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's we're trying to get ourselves warmed back up to the hobby, to just video creation in general, apparently, because that's also just been on the wayside. Oh wowie.
What's up,
wowie.
It kind of looks like an attractive me.
I mean,
I couldn't give myself a double chin. I tried.
The hat is so big. Oh wow! When I laugh, it does a little laugh animation. That's interesting. Oh no! Oh Christ! Wow! Wowie! Oh, but yeah. What the fuck? like this is gonna be a bit of a weird one. It's not gonna be any of our usual shit, but yeah, we thought we'd crank something out that we can dip our toes back into everything.
Yeah, like definitely wanting to have a bit of a laugh, which already we have, not necessarily related to SBG, but we've been giggling like teenage girls for the past 20 minutes plus now,
Yeah.
and it's been great. Really,
Just
really
fucking
enjoying
around.
it. But yeah, we
yeah.
went down to Melbourne. I'm not doing a vlog for that, but I'll chuck in a few like things in this video, I guess, just to so you guys can experience what we experienced.
Get down, get more interested.
Yeah, come to fucking Melbourne. Jacob.
Send it. Drink
Look,
it.
it's
So what do we think?
It's just water, right?
Yeah, it's just water, guys.
oh, that is not.
You know when people are like, oh, that was smooth? What's the opposite? Coarse? That was coarse.
Hey, that was the cheapest vodka that money can buy.
Yeah.
Oh, scratchy.
For the culture.
Good now.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
It was genuinely lovely. Battle Hub was a lot of fun. We got to hang out with some new people, a lot of some familiar faces. It was great.
Yeah. So we went down for Battle Hardened 2023, run by our Lord and Savior Jacob of Conquest Creations. So that was absolutely brilliant. We went down a couple of days early so that we could film some content with him as well,
Which should be out soon. He saved the cursed Balin's tomb.
Oh,
which,
he did. Oh, very
yeah,
nice.
he
I
chucked
thought we
up-
were going to lose that.
He chucked up a bit post about that. Actually, there's already a video of you out. With,
Yeah, there's so we filmed the big Lothlorien siege video, or myself and Jacob did. Liam was out having brunch with some friends. Ooh, friends.
I joined for 3 minutes, and we all moved a model together.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was
Balin's too.
Balin's too.
Yeah. The
I
Balin's
moved
tomb
a
one,
model.
I'm excited for in the Balin's tomb one because you don't ever know whose hand is moving a model. It's either mine, Jacob, or Liam's.
It's great.
It was a very, very good time. Yeah, so we filmed a couple of things with Sir Jacob. We filmed a 3-way bat rep that I've got to edit at some point with him, which was just
That was
good.
very silly.
good fun. My favorite part of that was the Wag Chieftain delivery system.
Yeah.
That was great.
Tossing a wild chieftain toward towards what is it? Who was it?
Rumil or Orifin.
Oh, Orifin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we also had Dolphin Bull, who absolutely cut sick like a mad lad.
Chad. Absolute
No.
Chad. That was a lot of fun. So look
That-
forward to that eventually.
Yeah. So I'll
Also
edit
got
that.
about 6 in the backlog as well. So.
Yeah, we do have
Oh.
some stuff for people to watch, but we just need to get around to editing it. But yeah, no, Melbourne was brilliant. Battle Hardened was great. I went to Battle Hardened with 2 objectives, and I achieved one of them. Objective number 1 was to place in the top 10. I came 9th. And objective number 2 was to place higher than Liam. He placed higher than me. So
Oh, that was yeah, obscene. How I've done that. That was so I took Arable Reclaimed, all mounted, which was fucking so much better than I thought it would ever be.
I'm turning this avatar on. There we go.
Oh my god! All right, yeah, I'll probably turn mine off. I guess you guys can finally see me for the first time. I'm still in sepia. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome back to the news. Oh no, I turned myself off. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, it's all
There we go.
it's all in
Back. Still got Elias.
Hell
Still
yeah.
with us.
I actually thought that was That's
Oh,
Elias.
is it you? Oh no, it's Elias.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's Elias. Yeah,
sure, Elias.
definitely Elias.
But yeah, look. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I got some really good luck, and I got some really bad luck. Ended up placing 7th. That was a good time.
Yeah, huge. For those that don't know, I took my my anti-meta Galadriel Core Guard spam list with Galadriel and 2 of the brothers, Orifin and Rumil.
Man,
Now that's something in the comments that I want is what's your 3 bros? What's your pick for your 3 bros? Haldir,
yeah,
Rumil,
actually.
if you can only take 2,
yeah,
because
genuinely.
me, Liam, Jacob all chatted about this for a good hour plus over multiple days, and we all had different answers to it.
Yeah, which is, I think, like, it's good. It's good that there's no right answer. I really appreciate. I think, well, some people might think that there's a right answer. I think there's a right answer. No, it's good. Like, it shows that they're actually good profiles, good joint, like they can meld together well.
And what was your pick again?
I think it was Orifin and oh god, was it Rumel or Haldir? I think I ended up picking Rumel.
Yeah, from memory that was yours. Jacob's was Rumil and Orifin from memory, and mine was Haldir and Rumil.
Yeah.
So, but I'll be honest, after playing Battle Hardened, as batshit boring my army was to use, Orifin is a lot of fun.
Orifin, I've only used him like 3 times, but man, he's just good. Like I didn't really get to use him the first time I used him, but I used him a couple of times after that, and he's just fun. It's that 3 attacks is so needed in Lothlorien. It's so nice.
Oh, absolutely, and that ability, I can't remember what it's called, but where he gets the extra dice when he rolls a natural
Yeah.
roll. The amount of times that came off was incredible. He was minting, absolutely.
It's great that it makes him a bit like a pseudo cavalry model as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like, granted, it doesn't knock down, but you'll get the extra attacks, at least a couple of them. A good couple of times each game,
And
which is really nice.
I went up against a Khazad-dûm army, and sweet lord, did I need those extra dice to try and chop through those dwarves, because they are tough to get through. He had
Tough boys.
Vault Warden teams. He had King's Champion. He had D9 everywhere. He was running Durin, and I just was, oh god, struggling to push through, but eventually did. So yeah, no, man, Battle Hardened was brilliant, really well run by Jacob. We played detectives in the morning at one point, the morning of day 2. Jacob's computer with all of his stats and everything died on him. So this is a little bit behind the curtain for everyone. So we were all there in the kitchen, scouring through photos and videos that we had taken on our phones from day one, going, oh, Sam versed Alex, and PJ versed Liam, and Josh versed Jono, and so on. So
it was genuinely difficult to figure out. It's like, obviously, like, we knew our own matchups, which then helped inform other people's matchups, and then we could remember some people going like, oh, okay, it was like there was dwarf v dwarf, so we remember those two people versus each other, and like it was a lot of that. But man, it took us a while. It was like we were almost very late.
It was
but
a good laugh.
Good recovery on Jacob's behalf.
Absolutely. And there's 2 more things I'd like to touch on with Battle Harden. The first one is a lot of us up here in Queensland make fun of the Victorian Pokemon badge thing going on down there. So as opposed to a league ladder that we've got here in Queensland, they've got these Pokemon style gyms where a certain player will be one of the gym leaders, and you've got to beat them, and they might be the gym leader of shooting or the gym leader of high fight value or something along the lines of that. And I got the opportunity at Battle Harden to take on one of those gym leaders.
I wish I had, honestly.
Look, I'll be honest. Actually, do I have the little thing here? I do. It is.
That was David, yeah?
It was David. I can't remember what his gym style was, but he was running basically the exact same list as mine, just with Rivendell allied in. And I got to the table, not knowing that he was one of these gym leaders, and was like, hey bro, don't expect a competitive game from me. I'm, really not feeling it at the moment. This army's boring as shit. I'm not having a good time at the moment. And then he said, hey man, I'm one of the Victorian gym, the gym guys. Like, do you want
gym bros?
And immediately something ticked in my head. I went, fucking yes. And I went ultra competitive. It was something else. It was something else. So I got one of their little gym badges, which I'm still going to make fun of because it is an interesting thing.
I like the idea for sure, don't get me wrong. I don't like it as a replacement for the whole league though.
No, which I'm hoping for their sakes it's not going to be a replacement for the whole league. Well, not that they've ever really properly had one.
That's true.
But hey, it's something that they can do, which is good. It gets people playing the game, so fair play to them. And look, the other thing I wanted to touch on was the Melbourne lads. What absolute little legends.
Yeah.
They're
even the WA boys as well.
WA boys.
Made the trip
there
over.
were a couple of WA boys who made the trip across. But like, it was really good just to meet these new people, and the amount of knowledge that these guys had really, kind of sparked a little something in me again. I've really enjoyed recently just chatting shop about the hobby as opposed to playing. So there was a tournament that happened at the time of recording last weekend, and I really didn't care about my games, but in between those games and before and after, we just sat and we chatted about the hobby, about the game, and God, did it make me want to, dive in heavy and deep with a new army again. So I've
gotten a bit of that back, just realizing that I actually have a goal for next year, which is podium with Khazad-dûm.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So that's been fun to be thinking about and trying to build lists for and trying to figure out like what I'm actually going to do with them. Because there's a lot of different little ways you can play Khazad-dûm, and I'm trying to figure out which one is going to be the one I kind of cement on.
Yeah. And look, I hope that what happened with me and Gildor doesn't happen with you and in Khazad-dûm, where it was my goal was to podium with Gildor and Exiles, and at the first
just
time
happened
of
straight
asking,
away.
happened straight away, which
Yeah.
really, honestly, was great until I realized how much of a buzzkill it was.
Yeah, no, it can be like that for sure. Like, I think, yeah, I mean, I've gotten close already with GT. I got to 5th, so
Yeah,
I think I'm in with a decent chance.
Can I just say,
I've got
had a
some
bit of a
dumb.
resurgence here in Queensland, hasn't it?
Yeah, oh, it's had a bit of a resurgence everywhere. There was 5 Khazad-dûm lists at Battle Hardened, like 7 Dwarf lists total at Battle Hardened.
That's man.
Oh, one of them, by the way, huge shout out to 4 Kings Champions and Durin, by the way. Favorite list.
I'm sorry that we can't remember your name, mate, but your list, so unique, so much fun, and he did fairly well with it as well from memory.
Oh, I can't remember. It was like a month ago now, so
Yeah.
bit out of my mind. But man, it was 750 points. It was like a couple of Iron Guard, Durin, and yeah, I think 4 Kings Champions, and that's just funny as hell. That's so good.
What an absolute chat.
Incredible. But yeah, look, we also wanted to have a little chat, like, you know, talking about love for the hobby, and like models that we've grown to love in the hobby. I think that was the idea for this.
Yeah.
Fuck around.
Fuck around and find out. This whole video, as we kind of stated before, is just us trying to get back into the rhythm of filming stuff, get back to our roots, I guess, in a way. We want to start doing more tier lists and just doing more of those sit down chat kind of videos, and this felt like a good place to start.
Yeah. We're growing our love back of the hobby, and this is models that, you know, help spark that, I guess.
Absolutely. So Liam, for you, what's it been? What is, as Marie Kondo says, what sparks joy for you, Liam?
What sparks joy right now? What's sparking a lot of joy? I know I've just talked about, I want a podium with Khazad-dûm, but man, the complete opposite end of the spectrum is the fucking Moria Dragon.
Yeah.
And that boy has really, like, he's cemented himself in my heart, even though I've only ran him, like, I don't know, twice, if that, like, tournament wise anyway. It's just like, it's a model. Yeah, hang on. It's fucking dude. Mine's painted now.
I still need to get around to painting mine. I want to do mine pink.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
My goal with this bad boy is a dragon and just 100% prowlers.
Oh, that's a great list. I love that. But yeah, no, Moria Dragon. I finally got a proper model instead of my karate dragon, which will still appear at some point. I'll do like a triple dragon list, and it'll be my karate dragon, that guy, and like my cave drake model or something. They'll all have different upgrades.
A lot of people would know that you hate survival instinct.
Well, I hated the dragon in general.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm sure you could go back to our original Moria tier list and see us absolutely roasting the dragon. Because man, like, it's just that, like, he's courage 4 and might just fuck off. And like, yeah, like, I don't know. It's definitely still, it hasn't happened to me properly yet. The only time I've actually had him get fucked really hard was up against Black Rider's Legion, which is just like, of course he's gonna die there, because you just have negative like 17 courage and like 1 million wounds coming your way with black darts and whatnot.
And
But even then,
picks on him every turn. Well,
he
for a number of turns.
he stuck around though. He stuck around for like 5 turns or something like that. I think I passed 3 courage checks at at courage 1 with him. And like, granted, that's just good rolling. Oh, bless you, sir.
Bless him.
Bless him. But man, look, this the whole model, like, it mainly, I think, my disillusionment with Balrog that has really grown my love for the dragon. Because the dragon, in my mind, is just a better Balrog.
Yeah, he definitely look. He's got might to back him up, which is always handy. Fire as well is just disgusting.
It's huge. It's so huge. I killed, I think, 7 Fountain Court guards with 1 fire burst once. That was fantastic.
I'll be at Battle Hardened. One of my opponents, Tim, he ran the dragon alongside Goblin Town, and that dragon did work. Now he was running Fly and Worm Tongue, and look, it's not a bad combination. It's not one on paper that I think is very good, but in practice, yeah, it was very, very nasty.
It's that ability to transfix, a big hero and then fly in and murder them. Like, it's to help against those strikers and that kind of stuff.
Compelling a model out. That was what he was.
That as well, yeah.
Getting the dragon onto it and then just going from there.
And you can like set up good hurls with it and that kind of stuff. Like, I don't mind Worm Tongue. I do think it's probably my least favorite of the upgrades you can give the dragon.
Yeah.
Although the Tough Hide, being D9 is obviously great.
I feel like Tough Hide is the one that can fuck right off.
Both of them are a bit like, being D9 is going to be great because, taking less wounds means you're taking less courage checks, means you're less likely to run away. Yeah. But yeah, it's
Fly feels like an auto take. Now, correct me if I'm wrong.
Breathe Fire, I reckon, is my auto take.
Breathe Fire and Fly. It just feels like the only way to do it in my mind. It's
definitely it's like I haven't run with Fly yet. I've only run with Breathe Fire, but I'm very excited to actually have a dragon with wings that can actually fucking have Fly now.
Fly.
Yeah. Instead of Kung Fu Dragon.
Oh god!
What a boy! What a great boy!
Give me a picture of that Kung Fu Dragon so I can put that into this.
Where is he? There he is.
Oh, we don't even need a picture. He's just gonna grab him. Oh, there he is. Oh,
God, he's great.
It's beautiful.
What a boy.
Now, I wonder how many people are going to be pissed off about you using that because of the silhouette of the model. Suck it up.
Oh, yeah, look, that, hey, he doesn't have Fly, so I can still put in the ways in front of him. Yeah, look, I like it. I like a good dragon now. It's fun. I mean, obviously, I think Cave Drake's is still my favorite model in this game, but man, how good's Fly? How good's dragons? Good times.
And the threat from Fly is crazy. I was watching a game. It was Riley versus Elias. So me and Elias had driven down to Newcastle for a tournament run by big man Andrew Medbury himself. And as is tradition, you always play a game the night before a tournament. If you travel somewhere for a tournament, you always play games the night before. And so Elias and Riley got a game in. Elias set up this beautiful no-fly zone and everything, and left his king out of the way, going, king's going to be fine. And then Riley got the tape measure out, did some measuring, and went, I can fly into that king, right? And Elias goes, can you? And Riley goes, you can take your move back, it's fine. Elias goes, nah, bro, I made my bed. And the game went downhill. It was a Mahut king, by the way. The game went downhill very, very quickly for Elias from there.
I remember the photos, of the dragon like looming over this army of Mahud.
It was on a perch. So all these goblins, there was a cliff. All the goblins were at the bottom, the base of the cliff, and the dragon was just looming on top, just getting ready to fuck some shit up. And God Almighty, did it fuck shit up? It was stomach.
It's just that, like, 4 attacks, 5 on the charge, monstrous charge, knockdown, all that kind of stuff. Like, sure, he's like lower fight, lower defense, survival instinct over the Balrog, but like, man, like, it's just that ability to. I mean, for starters, like, having the ability to have the extra attacks and then have the extra attacks to wound. Whereas like the Balrog is like, 4 dice. If I don't roll a 6 and if I don't roll a 3, useless.
It's got monstrous charge as well. It comes in. It's potentially got what, 10 dice? On
10 dice to wound. Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah,
Absolutely
5 on the attack, 10 to
anything
wound.
it touches.
Yeah, strength 7, fight 7. It's a great time.
And also,
But
just
man.
like with fly, it can get fucking anywhere. You can't bog the thing down. Sure, you can, if you're winning priority constantly, you can throw a model into it a turn. Sure. But a heroic combat, or just if they win priority, if that dragon needs to be on the other side of the table, it's getting.
It will be.
You will not
Yeah.
stop that thing. So
you either heroic combat and just fly in behind their lines, or you win that priority and then he's gone. Like, there's no models catching up. Whereas, like, the Balrog, like, if you've got it in a location, it's probably going to be staying there the rest of the game. Like, it's only got 6-inch move. Like, the whip is nice, but doesn't help as much as you'd think.
But I guess, hey, I want to touch on my favorite model at the moment. Let me get him out. Well,
Is it going to be the actual
no.
one, or?
Well, I'll show off both. I'm a bit of a show off. Is this boy? Is this boy? This is my favorite little lad, and has been for a number of months now. I have thrown him into every single list possible. For those who do not know, that is Gildor Inglorian. He's a little prick, and I call him a pseudo Tom Bombadil because he just runs around the table and he throws out cheeky little transfixes because he's got 20-inch threat range. They go off on a 3+. He's just a nasty, nasty boy.
He's a good time.
He's also fight 6 with 2 attacks, and
he's cheeky.
Causes terror.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Hey, I remember we were sitting there and you were mucking around with building lists with him, and we played a couple of games. You were like, oh, like, I can see him working all right. Like, he's got like the threat range, he's got the 8-inch move, and then we were like, I remember we read his profile and we're like, fuck, he causes terror.
Yeah. Sudden realization of, he causes terror. Now, one thing people would notice that I haven't mentioned is he's got the 8-inch move, but for a point, you can turn Wood Elves in his warband into Noldorian Exiles, which also have 8-inch move.
They're fun.
They're
a good time.
That whole warband, I think it's 216 points for Gildor and 12 Exiles, all with spear, 4 with bow, and 8 with throwing weapons. It's a great little warband that I wish he was a hero of valor.
That's the good thing.
Yeah. I want to slot him into hobbits. I want to slot him into Gondor. I don't want to pay the Glorfindel tax.
Yeah, and I really, really wish he could actually slot into other lists, because that warband's just a lot of fun. It
really is, and surprisingly, doesn't die very quickly.
No, well, like, I mean, at the end of the day, I think the big thing obviously is they're D3, but like at the end of the day, with Fight 5, with the shielding special rule, like the majority of the time, you're probably winning most of your fights.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
that's what I've found with the pajama elves as well. They do the same thing. It's just like, yeah, they're only D3, but like if I'm winning my fights, they're not dying. It doesn't matter like what their defense is.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna beat it. Like the elven cloak really helps as well, so they're not getting shot at as much as well. It's great.
Yeah, no, they are huge.
They're expensive though.
Oh God, I think it's if you max them out, I think they're from memory they're 13 points a model, which is very expensive for them. I understand why they're 13 points, but I do wish they had just a little something more, and that little something more is I wish they caused terror as well.
Or if Gildor had terrifying aura or aura of dismay, I mean,
Yeah,
aura of dismay.
or something like that. I would be very,
I mean, you could
thankful.
like we have that the hero of fortitude fucking
the
Rivendell
Aristor Kurdan list.
Oh, Kadan's not fortitude anymore, yeah, but yeah, no, Aristor, Kadan, and fucking
Gildor.
Gildor.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be a fun time.
That'd be a spicy list. So, but no, Gildor, man, as I said before, I call him pseudo Tom Bombadil. Just because, yeah, he runs around the table, he's a little prick, he runs into a single model, minces them immediately with his, fight 6 to attack strength 4, and then just pisses off out of there again. And he just comes back and forth, and you never know where he is or where he's gonna be. That transfix, you can never escape the transfix.
The range, he's got that Saruman range of just like because he's fucking moving so fast. It's great.
It's phenomenal. There was a game against Seb who was playing Haradrim, and he threw Suladan into Aragon, and he did everything he could to stop Gildor from being able to see Suladan, because Suladan had no will. And Gildor, just with the movement and everything, I was like, hey man, I don't think anything that you do is going to stop old mate from seeing you. And I was able to get a lock onto Suladan's noggin. I could see his head, and I just lobbed transfix from downtown, 20 inches away. Well, not 20 inches away for the transfix, but you know what I mean. Moved and then lobbed it, and oh god, Aragon then just dropped Suladan to nothing. Because I believe Suladan had striked at that point, and Aragon didn't have the ability to strike. So Aragon could have been dead because he was surrounded by everyone else. But old mate just comes lobbing in. Whoop! It was great. It was sensational. And he's also been great in. There was a game against the Bears. Aaron Hart was running the Bears, and one more turn and I lose the game. I needed one of my models to run away to quarter me. Every single model in my army passed. Gildor rolled snake eyes and just dipped. It was like, I'm done. I've done my job here, boys. See ya. And he pissed off out of there. And like, that's, not contrary to his profile. It's very anecdotal and whatnot, but
very fun.
He's just been so much fun, and is such a sexy looking model. And people here in Queensland have realised how much I love Gildor. So much so that one of our boys, Reese Richards, went and made a Gildor model with my head attached to it, which I'm yet to paint. Not only did he do that, but he got this. This is a great one. The Master of Lake Town, with my head attached to it. He's just a little chunky boy like me, and he's just vibing, living his best life. I need to get around to painting them at some point, but look, this is what that video's been for. I haven't enjoyed painting, I haven't enjoyed playing and anything a lot recently. But there are still some things like Gildor who do give me that joy, that excitement.
it's just look, there's models, there's times in the hobby that have just been some of the best fucking times. And it's good to be able to actually remember that and bring some life back into doing the hobby again and doing
Absolutely.
garbage.
Absolutely. Now, does the weather have something to do with us stopping hobbying for a bit? Probably, because it is so hot. It's so hot here in Queensland. So,
It doesn't help that also the the tournament season, like the league season anyway, is over, and so it's like there's not a lot going on. Like there's been a couple of tournaments, like we missed one when we went to Melbourne. There was one last weekend that I had to miss sadly, and there's not going to be another one now. till
January 14th of January, I believe it is.
Yeah, right.
So I'll need to
so
get...
it's just kind of slowed down.
Yeah.
Everything's slowed down, so it's kind of slowed everyone down.
Absolutely. And I think it's good. It's good to have. It is good to have a bit of a break.
Absolutely.
I took a 3-year break many years ago, between 2016 and 2019. To be fair, though, I never expected to get back into the hobby.
Yeah.
So that was me leaving the hobby in 2016 with no intention of getting back into it. And then look at me now, Dad.
Going 4 years strong back in the hobby.
4 years strong. I've got a fucking YouTube channel. I talk with international people about the hobby. People send me dice from Scotland.
People send you weird videos from Scotland.
People send me weird videos from Scotland. Yeah, shout out to J-Mac.
Oh man, look. Basically, all this to say, we're still around. We're still kicking. There's stuff happening, but maybe a little slower for this month, and we'll see how we go from there.
Yeah, we'll get back into it. As I said earlier, I want to get back into doing more tier lists and just having like these kind of, not necessarily like this, a bit more structured, I guess, chats where we actually properly have a topic and just chat about things from there. One video that I've said that I've wanted to do for ages is like the spirit of the game, because something that really killed the hobby for me was a particular tournament that was held here in Australia, in New South Wales, a couple of months ago, and in all honesty, really did bum me out and made me want to stop doing a lot of things hobby-wise.
The aftermath of that as well was rough.
Yeah. So definitely, that's definitely a video topic I want to do, is talking about the spirit of the game, because there was not a lot of spirit going around at this particular event.
It was. I'm so glad I wasn't there.
Yeah. $75, and I didn't want to be there, and a 9+ hour drive there and back.
There and back again. A Hobbit's Tale
There.
by Tom Bombadil.
By Tom Bombadil, brought to you by a Tom Bombadil bubble. Well, let's end this one here.
We figured out a loophole as well on Zoom, so don't tell them, but we can actually record these a lot quicker together now.
Yeah, we don't have to wait 10 minutes in between recording sessions.
Don't tell Zoom.
Daddy Zoom.
Daddy Zoom, please. But yeah, look, thanks again for all the support, everyone.
Absolutely.
Even in this downtime, we'll be around. We're still here. We're still kicking.
We're still waiting for some models to be commissioned. We've got the Source Goblin that is in the process of being commissioned.
And Mirren and Dra.
Which I still regret us not deciding to go with Aladan and Elra here.
We can change. We could just do it.
Could just do it. I think we should.
Yeah. I like the idea of both, though. To be fair, it's
honestly, yeah. We'll start with Mirren and Dra.
I like Mirren and Dra.
Although
Aladan and Elra could be in more lists, to be fair.
Yeah.
Maybe we should start with them.
All right. God. Peace out, Noob Nation.
Fucking
bar.
How do we end these again? Fuck, it's
I don't
I
remember. Ooh, oh no. End.